Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's Jones and TV coming at y'all with a new video, and I make videos when I feel like it.
Now this right here is not a preview of what the album gonna bring you or nothing like that.
Alright, so today I got a package well, actually it's been 2 days now, because today's the 4th of July. I would say I'm gonna leave it alone. Today's the 4th of July. These came in on the 2nd. I didn't see the email until today, this morning. I guess I technically saw the email, but if you guys know this company, they're from France, and so everything they send you news-wise is in French. And so I look at mostly everything on my phone. If like, cause on my phone it doesn't let you like Google Translate for some reason. I don't know if that's everyone's Gmail, but on my Gmail I can only or translate on the computer. So I didn't really know what they were saying to me until this morning. So they actually ended up, I guess, redoing their website so that the website, I guess that they had an old website, now they like revamped a new one, but the new one had like all the new information on it. Whereas the old one, I guess they sent me, take these off. I guess the old one, they sent me a delivery like confirmation, but it just had said like shipped. It didn't even say shipped yet. It just said like order confirmed, and it was showing me like the progress of when it was gonna be shipped, and it hadn't been shipped. And this was like for 2 weeks, and so I just assumed that it was like delayed from COVID. So reset my password, got into the new website, and then behold, they were downstairs. So I don't know if y'all know, but I actually ordered these. I actually ordered the maroon and white pair, but it was like the synthetic leather. I'll get into it, but it was a synthetic leather pair, and I I think I got a 41 in European sizing, so it was a little too big for me, especially old school runners like this with like not a lot of padding. I would go either true to size or down half a size. So that's what I did, is I went down half a size, and I got a size 40 European, which is it says it's a US 9, but I think that might be like a women's size 9. I could be wrong, but this is the men's pair. So anyway, I got a 40 Euro size, and I'm a 7.5, 8 men's. My foot, well, really, I'm gonna take that back. My foot measures at 8.5. My feet are really skinny, so length isn't always a determining factor for me. Most times the length, like between 7.5 and 8.5, are typically around the same length. 8.5 might be a little bit longer, but the width is what does it for me. So I need that snugness. So I usually go for 7.5, 8s in all my shoes, except for Jordans and Nikes, which is 8.5. Take that as you will. If you're my size, I would suggest you get a 40. Yeah, man. Let me show you the box first. Veja. I'm sure y'all have heard of this brand by now. Really big in Europe. It's kind of made it over to the States, mainly with females, not much with the male sneaker community, quote unquote. Oh, let me take this off. It's been a minute. I feel like I haven't been in the front of the camera for like a few videos, but I got something to show y'all. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I feel like I should just restart this video now, but I won't. Like I said, this box, it's like all raw, no paint, which I like because it tells more of the story of the shoe, and it's kind of just like a full 360 branding story in terms of like how sustainable their materials are, and you can do the research on the website. I'll leave the link in the description, but really cool, fair trade use company. They use a lot of sustainable material, as I said. So it's a really pathos. Yeah, pathos led brand. I think pathos is the one where it's like emotionally. Pathos, ethos, logos. Logos, logic, ethos, ethics. Pathos, I believe, is the is the emotional side of it. So very pathos led brand. I'm a big fan. I remember when I first saw these shoes, I would just see them around, like, and for me, design is everything in terms of like how a shoe looks, especially like these shoes that are like old school runners. They all essentially look the same, like in terms of what you're getting from like the silhouette perspective. Like this is basically a Stan Smith, just like reimagined. A lot of companies do a lot of court shoes, so that's kind of what you're getting with this. But the whole storytelling aspect of it, with like I said, the materials and the sustainability, that's kind of what drew me to it, to buy a pair. But originally, what drew me to it was the visual. And like I said, for me, design is everything. And I remember seeing this logo, first of all, not knowing what it was, because I like the way it peeked out this way, but I was like, what is it? I thought it was a Vans at first. I'm not gonna lie. Like when I first saw these shoes, I thought they were Vans, and like Vans was making a court shoe. And I was like, yo, those Vans are pretty dope. Like I would like think about buying those. It was pretty fire. But ended up being Veja. Found out a little more about the company. Like I said, I ended up getting a pair. The first maroon pair I bought, if y'all follow me on my other Instagram account, I actually posted those. It was, like I said, a size 41, so they're a little bit too big. And I'll do an on foot for y'all after this too, so y'all can see what they look like on foot. Decided to go to 40, like I said, and I'm very happy with this size that I went down in. So they fit great. And to me, the look is fire. Like I like this court look. So I'll just take you to the shoe a little bit before we get any further. So the outsole / midsole is like a cream off-white color, or aged white, and then the upper is like a normal white. I'm not sure if it's eggshell. Like if I compared it to I have a white shoe down here. Y'all can't see it though, so I'll just compare it myself. Yeah, actually it might be a slight off-white. It's like it's essentially like bright, like normal white, but it may be a little off in terms of like eggshell or something. So, but it's not like cream in person, so it looks white comparatively, especially with this. But if you were to hold this up to like a normal white shoe, I think this might show up a little bit darker. But so yeah, white upper. They say online that this is the V-10 leather. I think this is just a split grain. Definitely not full grain. Definitely feels very I won't say stiff. I mean, it is stiff. I'm not gonna lie. It definitely feels stiff, rigid. Especially in the tongue area, and you can see the backing, so it definitely looks like it's a genuine leather with the substrate, or the back. You can tell like the substrate underneath, that it looks like real leather. Like the little things are falling off. I believe it's real genuine split grain. So what you get with split grain is definitely not as soft to the touch, a little more rigid. You're probably gonna crease really bad, but it's one of those shoes where, like, to me, it's gotta be worn. It's gotta look worn. The shoe shouldn't look new to me. That's just me though. I was planning to get a lot of wears out of these this summer, but obviously no one's going anywhere, so I'll probably have to wait till next summer, if that. But yeah, man, super simple shoe. I really like the perfs on the toe. Kind of reminds me of a Jordan 1, but like more perfs. And especially the shape too. Very similar to the Jordan 1, so you can never go wrong with that. And even the curved. And this is like something that's really intentional. I don't know if people know, but like this Iro curve is usually for the flex grooves or the flex points. So that's something that's intentional. So yeah, man, this is the only thing I'm worried about is this tongue piece. And so for me, I'll probably never wear these with low top socks unless like I've broken these completely in. Because right now at the moment, I'll probably just only wear high socks, thick socks, so that this doesn't cut into my shin, because I know it will. Especially I can just feel it, and I tried one on already without my long sock on, and I can feel it. So we'll see. Hopefully that breaks in a little bit. Hopefully this gets a little softer. I watched some reviews. A lot of the females online said it does break in, like on YouTube. But I realized girls have a higher tolerance. Like, and y'all may not believe me, but girls have a higher tolerance when it comes to pain in their shins and the back of their ankle, because they're so used to wearing shoes like this. And like, you've all seen someone with a pair of Vans with like blood on the inside of their shoe because it's so thin back here, and like it's not like great padding. And so I feel like so many girls wear shoes like that they're used to it, and so to them this is nothing. But like everything I wear has padding everywhere, so like I'm so used to that this is gonna be an adjustment for me. But other than that, man, the Veja V-10, I believe they're called the V-10 leather, extra white. So, oh, I wasn't mad with the black and white colorway. I actually wanted the maroon and white again, but I realized that that was a synthetic leather, and it was saying that it was like a synthetic, and it was like, this is not the leather version. And so for me, I would like to have the leather version, so that's what I did, and actually worked out. So yeah, man, excited with my purchase. This is how I lace them. If y'all really want a lacing videos on these, I can do it, but it's pretty self-explanatory. Just lace it all the way up to the second to last hole, and just tie them right there. So I think this is the best look. So right now we're getting to the on feet, and make sure y'all like the video if y'all haven't already. Subscribe if y'all haven't already, and let me know if y'all are feeling these. And that's it. Peace.